Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, sorry I haven't done a vinyl video for a long time, guys, but I have been kind of focused on the whole Bruce Lee thing, and it's pretty much, I put out a poll sort of, or a question on one of my videos, would you like to see more Bruce Lee content? And it was overwhelmingly yes, so I've kind of gone with what the people asked for, basically. Now, I have been working on a soundtrack, Bruce Lee related, this, Fist of Fury, but it's been a major headache. So I'm going to try and get it finished over the weekend, but I have done a deep dive. I've found pretty much most of the music cues, but boy, it's been hard work because they speed things up and slow them down. But anyway, that's for another video. So today, what I thought I'd do, so the day before yesterday, now this isn't the first time I've done this video, I've done it last night, but honestly, the camera run out, my little light, my switchy light run out, everything that could go wrong went wrong while I was making that video. So this is like a rehash, and I undone, there was all sealed records that I actually undone. So I'm going to show you the records that I wanted to show you in that video. There's only about 5. Because I went to Lee Record Exchange in Leigh-on-Sea with my 2 brothers, and I wasn't particularly looking for anything. My eldest brother Les, he bought quite a few records, but one jumped out at me, and I'm going to show you it in a little while. But first off, I thought I'd show you the records that I undone last night for the video that all went wrong. I may even show you the bit where I'm taking the cellophane off from that video, because I filmed it, but like I said, the camera ran out, the light ran out, everything that could go wrong did. Right, so the first one I wanted to show you was this ELO, All Over the World. Now, I'm not the world's biggest ELO fan, but arguably they are fantastic, there's no getting away from it. Now, a couple of years ago, my wife bought me this. As you can see, it's a double album picture disc. But what she didn't realise, which we all know, picture discs look great, sound basically. And I thought I'd got the same record. But this one is Out of the Blue. And this one is All Over the World. So, I'm still going to keep this. I am going to still keep this one, because it looks kind of nice, and it was a gift. But hey, it's just going to sit on my shelf. I'm not going to play it again. But this one, I've got to admit, I'm pretty stoked about. Like I said, it's a double album. It's got most of the songs on it. You know, Mr. Blue Sky, Evil Woman, Don't Bring Me Down, It's a Living Thing, Xanadu. But it hasn't got Horace Wimp. That reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to love that song. All Over the World. So, yeah, really pretty stoked to have this. Like I said, it's a double album on 180 gram. Haven't played it yet. Like I said, these was all sealed until last night. The next one, now there's part 2 of this out already, is this. The Kinks, Journey, part 1. Again, double album. Starts off with You Really Got Me. I mean, I have got a best of the Kinks. I need to sort these out. The Kinks, the best of. That one. I've got that. Already got that. But this is a double album. And I may, if it sounds all that, I may get part 2. I wasn't a big Kinks fan. I kind of, since I've been doing Stripey Rambles, the record stuff, I got to appreciate the Kinks a lot more and then fell in love with them, thanks to my old mate PK. If you're watching, mate, that's for you. He insisted that I listen to Village Green Preservation Society, so I did, and then I fell in love with Arthur, and then Face to Face, then Something Else, and Lola, and I've got all them on vinyl. So yeah, really, really nice to have it. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but I know a lot of the songs on here. I love Waterloo Sunset. It's a classic. Dead End Street. There's loads, so I may pick up part 2. Now, like I said, they're already opened, as you can see. The hype sticker is on the outer now. These are all opened. And I figured out the best way to get them off. Just a little tip for you record collectors. If you take your record up and nick your wife's hairdryer, as I clearly don't need one, obviously, and just warm up that hype sticker a little bit, and pretty much it starts to lift where the glue is warmed up, and literally you can just peel it off, and I'll just carry on hair drying, and sort of thing just pretty much rolls off. And so that's what I've done with that. So that's another one. This next one I've been after for ages, and it's an introduction to Syd Barrett. You know I love me Syd Barrett. Founder member of Floyd. 18 tracks, but apparently there's a lot of remixes on here. He's got early Floyd stuff, you know, Arnold Lane, See Emily Play, I've explained, you know, I named my first daughter after Emily, Apples and Oranges, and then it goes through pretty much everything that's on Piper at the Gates of Dawn, or a lot of it, and then Terrapin, Dark Globe, Here I Go. It's even got a couple like Bob Dylan Blues, Effervescing Elephant, that was on Barrett. But apart from this, and what else? The Madcap Laughs, Barrett and Opal, I think that's pretty much me done for Syd Barrett on vinyl. I know there was a box set that came out last year, but I had all the albums in it. It's just, I'm not doing that thing no more, however tempted you get. So, but this is really, really lovely. Really lovely. Like I said, I'll show you it. Double album. And the inner, I do need to change these. I found this out last night. The inner, I've got the lyrics done in this really bold, far out way. And the actual record is a chunk. The Kinks was as well, I must admit. Look at that. 4 tracks on that side. And look at that. How beautiful is that? That is a proper solid chunk of vinyl. Arnold Lane, See Emily Play, Apples and Oranges, and Matilda Mother alternative version. I really do need to find time to play records. I've hardly played any this year, to be honest with you. And that's pretty much because since I've moved this into my office, when I'm in my office, I'm either editing a video, recording a video, replying to emails, replying to comments. I just don't seem to come in here, sit back and just listen to music like I used to. Maybe when we move, and that's a video for another day. Not yet, early days, but yeah, we are thinking about it. I'm gonna have to try and set up a dedicated listing room where my records are there, all my CD collections there, and yeah. But anyway, I digress. Right, this next record came out last November. C'est la vie, Madness. Now, one of my subscribers, Tony Scatman Scar, he's the one who sent me the Liberty and Norton Falgate CD and film DVD. Again, mate, nice one. He messaged me over Christmas saying, have you heard it yet? And he said, it's not quite as good as the Liberty or Falgate, but it grows on you. And I agree. I've been playing this a lot in the car, and I've been playing it a lot on my phone when I've been working or pottering around in the garden or whatever. The whole, 4 chapters to it all. Who's like Martin Freeman narrating the in-between bits. And it's a lovely record. I mean, I haven't played it yet. There you go, look. Here's all the boys, apart from Chaz. And I still miss him. Madness and Madness, and I love them a lot. But I would love Chaz to go back into the band. I really would. 7 of them. So anyway, look. Here's the inner. There's the inner. And I'll show you one of the records there, look. C'est la vie. Lyrics, we do like a lyric, don't we? And there you go. There's the boys with the lazy labelling, as I call it. And there's the track list in there. I need to play this. I haven't played it yet. I do need to give it a whirl, but I am enjoying the album. It's madness. I mean, I've done a lot of madness vinyl plays on the channel, and I would like to do some more vinyl plays, but it's just having the time to do all of it. You know, I'm struggling to get one Bruce Lee video done a week, let alone vinyl plays as well. But I need to get back to it because I love them. I love them. Right, and so that's that. Now, this next album is the album I picked up from Lee Record Exchange. Like I said, I wasn't particularly looking for anything, but when I saw this, I thought I had to have it, and that is the Sex Pistols' Great Rock and Roll Swindle. I mean, I just love that cover. I had this back in 79, maybe. I think that's when it came out, 1979. Never mind the bollocks came out in 77. Yeah, I mean, the Sex Pistols was my first passion. Now, I know Steve Jones has gone and said, right, the Great Rock and Roll Swindle ain't a very good album. Sorry, Steve. Love and respect you, mate, but I disagree. This has got some great songs on here. The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, like the rock and roll ones that Sid Vicious done, Something Else, Come On Everybody. I used to buy all the singles. I mean, the Great Rock and Roll Swindle single had the black cover with the American Express. You had Come On Everybody with the Vicious Burger on the cover. Silly Thing, the popcorn. Something Else had the cartoon of Sid Vicious in the doorway. And on the B-side, it had Friggin' in the Rigging. I got into a lot of trouble with my dad because of that. And My Way, the single to My Way, I had the one, it didn't have a spindle in the middle. Mine, I had to put it on one of them round things that you used to put in the middle. And on the B-side was No One Is Innocent by Ronnie Biggs. Now, I don't think this is an original pressing, even though it's got a sticker. It's got a sticker there. But I think the original, Who Killed Bambi, look. I don't think the original had this writing on it, but I could be wrong. Now, I'm going to show you the centre spread, because I used to look at this forever. This and Complete Madness, you know, that opens up and it's all like loads of different bits to do with madness, all sort of like jotted together. I've looked at them centre albums, or that spread, for hours. Now, I'm going to have to blur out Sue Catwoman, because she's quite young and she's very naked with one of the lessons written on her. But look at that. How cool is that? Such a good. I'm going to show you one of the records and all, because they was in actually, it is in really good shape, considering it was, what, 1979? I'm taking a guess. I'm pretty sure it's 79. Yeah. Virgin Records, 1979, look. So it did have a poly-lined. Now, I do know the original of this, some of the inner sleeves used to have writing on them, but obviously this is how this one come. But I thought for 20 quid, it's a bargain. Now, there's me, look. I've been going on about lazy labelling. Look. And I love this. There's a track listing on side B. Now, this isn't as thick as the other records I've shown you today, but as you can see, it's in pretty good shape. And it's going to sit proudly next to my Never Mind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols. So, I was really, really stoked. Soon as I saw it in the rack, I thought, that's got to be mine. Because it's not a record I see that often these days. And I've been meaning to get it for my collection for a long, long, long time. So, that was my little bag that I got from Lee Record Exchange. If you're ever in Leigh-on-Sea and Southend, I highly recommend you getting your ass down there and checking it out. They've got so much. I didn't even get a chance to look through that much, to be honest with you. Like I said, my older brother bought 4 LPs. I just bought the one, but So, because I've took so long on making this Fist of Fury, I thought I need to get a video out this week. I mean, I haven't posted a full-length video for about 8 days now, and I wanted to do a sort of a show and tell to show you some of the stuff I've picked up. Now, I still haven't opened, just in case you're wondering. Look, me Tom Waits, they're all still sealed. I have been tempted, but I've shown a lot of restraint with these ones. These have not been opened, and I got them, last September? I do think about it from time to time, and then I think, if I open one, then I might as well open them all, and then, I don't know. At the minute, I feel like I'm sat on a gem. Now, I've got them on download. I have got them on download, so I don't know. I have heard the remixes. There isn't a big difference, but they're all, obviously, all of these are on coloured vinyl, so that's why I haven't opened them yet. I am tempted to have a look, though. It's difficult. But like I said, once you've opened it, you can't close it again. So, yeah. There you go, guys. I'm still buying records. I may at some point try some vinyl plays. As you know, you can't even play a bit of music on YouTube without them jumping all over you like, you can't do that. Copyright. It's ludicrous. I may even try some, because I've been... Oh, and by the way, I want to thank all my new patrons that joined Stripey Rambles. I've got a Patreon now. And I may see what I can get away with on Patreon to do with playing records. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm so stacked up at the minute with things I've got to do. I've got some film videos I want to do. I've got some more Bruce Lee videos that I've got to do, and I've got to do some records and music in general. I didn't eventually buy the Beatles, you know, the Red and the Blue album. I just couldn't go there. I kind of feel a little bit like I've missed out, but just for one extra track. And these other remixes will be coming out, you know, like the ones on Rubber Soul and Yellow Submarine and Magical Mystery Tour. They will be coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if Rubber Soul isn't this year's Christmas release. I wouldn't be surprised. I thought it was going to be last year, but they went with the Red and the Blue and stuck Now and Then, the single, on the end of it. I have downloaded them, so I have got the albums, but I haven't even bought the CDs yet. I may get the records at some point just to go with a collection, but you know how it gets after a while. You end up with no bloody room. And my Beatles section, they already take up 2 of these holes, and they're all in them D'Agostini boxes, so I've got quite a lot of Beatles. But yeah, I'll sit on the fence for now. If they come down in price, I might, because I'm not paying 70 quid for a double album. They can I just ain't doing it. Right, so there you go, guys. I just wanted to do a little video to put out for Friday night, maybe Saturday morning. Let you know that I'm still buying records, still collecting records. But yeah, I just wanted to show you these things, and the Great Rock and Roll Swindle I am over the moon with. I really, really am. And I'm going to be playing that probably Sunday morning for the neighbours. Anyway, right. And that's it. If you like this sort of thing, people, possibly give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Rambles. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help this old fellow out. Have yourself an amazing week. Much love. And I'll be back with another Ramble real soon. You take care.